welcome back to the Citizen channel. Hope you're all staying safe and well. And yeah, we're going to have 2 or 3 of these over the summer hiatus. Just a little bit of fun. Obviously, we do the quiz during the season. Just got a couple of end of season quizzes just for a bit of fun, of course, just for you and your mates, or you do on your own. It's just there's no prizes or anything clever about it. Let's see how many points you get. Just 10 questions, and it's guess the grounds, of course. So obviously the criteria has to be they are places that City have played in this season or 21-22 season. So that's the only. So at least you know you can narrow it down to a certain number of games, a certain number of clubs, a certain number of stadiums. But I'm also going to test you on the name of the stadiums as well. Some are easy, some might not be. So yeah, this little 10 questions, 10 points up for grabs. But, of course, if you can only give us the name of the team and you don't quite know the stadium name, then you only get half a point or vice versa, whichever way around. So there's sometimes, I'm going to show you a little, not a sort of bird's eye view of a ground. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? I'm just going to show little sections, either inside or outside. So it could even be the odd concourse as well. So, yeah, let's test your knowledge for a bit of fun anyway. Please, if you are new to the channel and you enjoy what I do, if you can subscribe if you've not already done so, and please tell your City supporting friends, that'd be absolutely brilliant. I do City past, present and forever, of course, so it's just a bit of fun, these. We do get a bit more serious, of course, from time to time. And guys, if you can give an old City fan a thumbs up or a like, whichever it is, just do that. That'll be great as well. Right, so I'm going to give you 10 questions. It'll become clear as we go through the questions anyway. It's very visual, this guy, so you can't be listening to this because obviously it's all pictures, all picture images. I'm not going to describe a stadium or a ground here. It's all pictures. So if you haven't got the ability to watch it visually, then it's probably best left alone and get onto a device where you can watch it visually. And I'll try and cover my ugly face as much as I can during this, but hey, I'm sure you don't mind. You just concentrate on those images anyway. Right, let's get on with it. I've got 10 questions. I'll do it in sort of a time to give you time to look at it. If you want to pause this vlog, then please do so, whichever way you want to do it. As I say, it's only fun. It doesn't matter, does it? Or there's 3 or 4 of you. See who can shout it out the quickest and see who will get it right. So that'd be good fun as well. Right, here we go. Question 1. There we go, up on screen now. Yep, a ground. This is from the 70s. This isn't now. This isn't in 2022. I was say 2012 then. This is because I've been doing so much in 2012. That's why. This is 2022. This is obviously a ground that we visited, of course, during the season, but in the 70s. So this is during the 70s. So I'll just pick a bit of a slant on it. So what's the ground and what's the team? A point if you get both. If you only get one of them, you only get half a point. So I think if you know who it is, you'll get both on that one. That's number 1. Right, on to number 2. Yeah, this could be a tricky one. Yeah, so you say there's only half a point. Give us the name of the stadium and its current name. There's probably a clue in that. It has been called other things. And, of course, what team is it? So that's one of the tricky ones, I think, today. Question 2. So you have a pause if you need a bit more time. Right, question 3. Empty seats at home there, but whose home is it? Whose home is it and where is it? What's the name of the ground? So one of the grounds I did manage to visit for the first time this season. So whose ground and what team? Question 3. Question 4, flipping out, that's a high roof, isn't it? One of the highest roofs, I think, in football. I won't say world football or English football, but what is it? Whose ground is it? Who plays there? And what's the name of the ground? Don't worry about the pronunciation or spelling. We'll get it right in the end. But yeah, quite an impressive looking roof when it's finished. So who's that? Question 4. Question 5. Yeah, we go back in time again. We go back even further in time. That's a great ground, isn't it? I love these old pictures. And that's a ground back in the 1920s. You might have a clue to that one if you watch my Match Day programme Watch Again. It's the ground's still there. It's a bit different now. But, yeah, what team and what ground is it? So I'm going back to the 1920s, that one. Hard to tell just off the image. Yeah, I would have struggled, but so that might be a hard one. Question 5. Question 6, there we go. A ball hits the net, of course, there. Nicely brightly coloured goal nets. But Where is it? And this is, again, half a point each if you can only get one or the other. What team is it and what ground do they play at? Some of these, if you don't get them straight away, you just probably will never get them because it's just a matter of trying to think on who we've played and whose it could be, and trying to take off all the teams that it couldn't be, or places we can't be. So, but not easy. Question 7. Yeah, a bit of work's been going on at this ground very recently, and there's actually more to come. Yeah, there's lots more work to come. So, what's that ground from that image? I didn't manage to get there this season, but I have been previous seasons. So, where's that? And what team is it? Yeah, I did mention concourses, didn't I, guys? Well, there's the first one. There's the first and only one. So where there's a concourse there, but where is it? And say it's obviously a picture I took from the concourse while I was there. So I might have even gone a couple of times to this one this season, but who knows? Who knows? Make it too easy if you don't. So what's the team and what ground is it? On to the next one. I like a good floodlight. Do you like? I love a good. We used to have the biggest floodlights in Europe, at one stage. That was one of our claims to fame at Main Road. But I do like a floodlight. Not the biggest floodlight, this one in the world. But yeah, what ground is it? And who is it? Who owns it? Whose ground is it? What team? It's question 9, the penultimate question. And number 10, yes, a sort of nice mobile phone mast snuck in there. I'm not too sure about the reception, in all fairness, but what team and where is it? Question 10. That's the last one, guys. There you go. 10 points up for grabs. Did you get all 10, or have you ended up with some halves as well? All right, we'll go through the answers. Go through the answers to the 10 questions. Right, number 1. Yeah, back to the 70s, of course. It's that odd-looking carbuncle of a ground at that stage, wasn't it? With the big, massive stand. Of course, it's Stamford Bridge and Chelsea, isn't it? I mean, obviously, as I say, there'll be an image up there, a fuller image. That's what I'll show in these answers, just a fuller image. I'm not going to go and get a bird's eye view of the grounds, but you should be able to tell the grounds from the fuller image anyway, apart from the bit I cropped off for this quiz. So, Stamford Bridge, Chelsea, yeah, as I say, did look really odd. An odd concoction of. I mean, if you slag Main Road off, I mean, Stamford Bridge was a really, really weird looking stadium at one stage. Question 2, yeah, maybe I thought it might be a tricky one. Obviously, it's one of the non-Premier grounds we went to, of course, and it used to be called the London Road Stadium. But the answer I wanted, you only get half a point for Western Home Stadium, of course, home of Peterborough, who played in the FA Cup. So. If you said London Road, that's not what I wanted. I wanted its current name, as I said in the question. So that was question 2. Question 3, yeah, empty seats at home. Yeah, a small stand. I was surprised just how small this ground was. Of course, Selhurst Park and Crystal Palace. I say my first visit ever this season. I was surprised with just how small the ground is. I thought it actually looks a little bit bigger on the television than it is up personal. Question 4, of course, I didn't go to this place. I don't get to many of these European games. And there they go. Was it the clue? The Bernabeu, of course, and Real Madrid are doing that up a little bit, aren't they? And obviously, that's part and parcel of keeping fans in the place, as many as they can, but yet doing the work to get it up to a better standard and higher capacity. We'll see how that ends up. Right, question 5, yeah, the 1920s ground. Yeah, obviously. Could you still tell it was Molineux? Obviously, it's Wolverhampton Wanderers Molineux. Even on that bigger version, it'd be very hard, wouldn't it, to think whether that's Molineux or not. You need at least one or two stands that you can familiarise yourself with at Wolves. But yeah, great image. But that, of course, was Wolverhampton Wanderers and Molineux. As 6, yeah, one of the first times we visited this stadium, of course, or the first time we visited this stadium, the Brentford Community Stadium. That's the answer I wanted, of course, Brentford. That's the first time we've ever visited that stadium, of course, this season. And question 7, yeah, it was probably easy, wasn't it? It's really easy when you see the full version. Of course, he did the main stand at Anfield up, didn't he? But they're actually going to be doing the Anfield Road end up as well. Might get a better view, from there once it's redone, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that one. But yeah, it's obviously the corner, isn't it? The main stand at Anfield Road was the cropped image I've shown you. So that's what we're talking. Liverpool and Anfield, of course. And the concourse, yeah, I give it away a little bit there. And as I said, I went a couple of times, obviously FA Cup and the league this season. And of course, it's Southampton and St Mary's. And question 9, the penultimate one, yeah, a good floodlight. You might have thought it might be one of the sort of lower clubs we played, but of course it's Norwich, isn't it? It's Carrow Road, Norwich. I say I've been there. I was there this season. I've been there 2 or 3 times in the past as well. It doesn't still not change that much, but it's always good to see a good floodlight, isn't it? And did you see the trick question? Yeah, obviously number 10. I'm sure you all got it. If you didn't get this one, lower your head in shame. Yeah, would I have got it if I hadn't? I don't know. Probably, possibly, but of course, it's the mobile phone mast. Give it away, obviously, but no, it's of course the Etihad. It's in our own ground. I did say it's where City have played this season. I did say it had to be an away, always be an away game. So there you go. Did you spot the Etihad and City? So give yourself a point. There's no chance if you got half a point for that. Surely that's would be diabolical. But did you spot the trick question? So there you go. How did you do? Let me know how you did, guys. It'd be great to know how you did. If you got 10 out of 10, absolutely stunning. If he'd asked me to do it, what would I have got? Possibly would have got 6 or 7. Might have inched to 8. I'm usually pretty good on grounds, but obviously when I'm showing little sections like that, perhaps it's a little bit harder. But yeah, all credit to you. Anything over 5, I think, is good. If you got under 5, just take a bit more, just pay a bit more attention to these grounds. That's all you have to do. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that, guys. A little bit of fun. Please let me know what you scored. It'd be great. And maybe another couple of these quizzes over. There'll be a sort of name the game one as well, where there'll be an action shot from a match, and obviously you have to tell me what match it was, and even for a full point, you have to tell us what the score was as well. So that'll test your own knowledge of the 21-22 season, and there might be another one as well. So please join me back for that. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this, guys. Please, what we're going to do rest day. Have a great one. You and your families, please stay safe. Come on, City. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.